morning. Students, please have a seat. On behalf of the Hall of Fame committee, it's my pleasure to welcome everybody to the 2019 Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I'd like to introduce Judy Theobald, retired Woodland teacher, a member of the Hall of Fame committee, and your MC for today's events.
Welcome to the 2019 Hall of Fame induction. The Woodland High School Hall of Fame was started in 2006 with the following categories: achievement, service, lifetime recognition, and accolades, possibly a posthumous selection as well. You may have seen the pictures in the comments area, and each class will have a picture, or will be the same as today's class. The first nominee today is Dr. Grant Kotek for achievement. Grant was a student here. He graduated in 2000 in what many of us around here call the old high school, as opposed to this, the new high school. It's almost 20 years old, but it will always be the new high school to some of us. Grant is a great guy, and can't be here today because of the fact he lives in England. He works in Europe and in other areas of the hemisphere, let's say. He sent us a tape, or that's, I guess, not the proper term now. Wouldn't be a tape. But he did send us a video so that you have some idea of what who Grant is and perhaps who he wants.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Grant Kotek, and I'm a graduate grad from the year 2000, and I'm calling you from Cambridge, England, right now. I never knew where I would end up after graduating from Woodland High School. It's taken me to the middle of nowhere and beyond, as you can see in this picture, but we'll get to that a little bit more later. I had a lot of trouble thinking about what I should say today, and I asked my wife, and she immediately said that it's not what you do in life, it's who you marry. And I guess since she's currently in Georgia right now, hoping to clean up and manage the consequences of this big wreck of this car-carrying ship, then she's probably right. I've had a really strange pathway since I graduated from Woodland. I've done a lot of different things. And while I'm not sure I deserve to be in any Hall of Fame, I'm really honored to be speaking to everyone here right now. And what I'm doing now, as you can see it, as you probably guessed from this photo, is I work in the mining industry. I find myself working with rocks and dirt more than I ever thought I would. My kids think I play with diggers and dump trucks for a living, and that's not really true, but we get to see some crazy things sometimes. Like this overturned mine dump truck, where fortunately nobody was hurt. So if anybody is wearing jewelry today, or they have their cell phone on them, there's a pretty good chance that the metal, some of the metal, that jewelry, or especially your cell phone, was helped to get there through our software that we build. So I work in a startup, and we build artificial intelligence software to make the mining industry more efficient, sustainable, and safe. And we do that because where these metals are mined, in the high in the Chilean desert, or in the Australian outback, or in the American West, in all these places, if you're not careful, you can do a lot of environmental harm. Mining takes a lot of energy and water, and it can be quite dangerous for people And so if we can make that process a little bit better, a little bit smarter, we can help protect the environment, we can help protect people's lives, and we can make people's lives better, and we can make sure that all the metal that we need for our society to function well comes from responsible sources. And here you see that actually our artificial intelligence software in action working to make that mine more efficient. This is mine chilling. So how do we go from this? This is a sand mine in Australia. How do we go from this to the metals in your phone or in your building? How do we find the metal somewhere in the ground and then process it into something useful? Well, it's a little bit like if we wanted to take the chocolate out of a cookie jar and process it back into chocolate. And so we have three main disciplines of mining industry. Geologists find the cookie, miners get the cookie out of the jar, and then mineral processors break the cookie down to take the chocolate out. And we, with our software company based here in Cambridge, England, but now offices in Chile, Kazakhstan, Australia, soon to be in North America. We help all of these people do what they do better. And here you can see me on site doing just that with my colleague here. I think this is in Australia. And as part of my career has taken me to a lot of different places around the world, as I mentioned, and I've been really fortunate to do that. And I'm actually just about to leave on a round the world trip through Denver and Australia, out back in Asia, going to different mines and looking at how we can make that operate better. I would say I'm a good example of taking opportunities where I come and succeeding by making lots of mistakes and learning from those mistakes. I'm now actually on my third startup company, and in a way, being an entrepreneur reminds me running cross-country high school. I feel like I got the strength to keep going and the mental attitude to keep going through lots of adversity, through my experiences with my great friends on that team and mentoring from Coach Johnson in the cross-country and track teams. I think another thing that I really took from Glenwood High School was learning how to write and learning how to write in a way that was very compact. And that, when I came to the University of Cambridge to study there, I found that was really useful, and I think it's a really rare skill to have people who are able to take complicated ideas or to take the mess in their own heads and to summarize it into one or two pages of text. And I think that writing one or two really good pages is more difficult than writing 20 really long pages. So next time your teacher tells you your work is too short, you can tell them, yes, it's a really good short piece of work. So I'm really grateful for Judy Theobald and some of the other English teachers for having started down that path. I would say the other thing that I really appreciate about my time at Glenwood was all the good experience in the math and sciences, and that's taken me to where I am today. And in particular, I appreciate that general education in math and science has allowed me to get a background in all things, but it's also allowed me to specialize. Being in the mining industry and working in artificial intelligence is a really strange combination of two different things. But I think getting that general education from Glenwood and then specializing down has allowed me to just to start making real contributions, and that's something that I'm very proud of there. And finally, I would say that the other thing I really appreciate from Glenwood is the network of friends. There are still lots and lots of friends that I keep in touch with from my days at Glenwood. There's some of them here. this is us just last year climbing the highest mountains in Scotland. But I would say beyond just hanging out with friends, it's important to cultivate this network, and not because somebody is going to get you a job, because I haven't found the world works that way. But it's the more people you know, the more ideas that you can exchange. And actually, I have a friend I just met through a former Glenwood classmate, who also works in the mining industry in Brazil, and now all of a sudden we're talking about combining our two technologies to make mining dams safer in Brazil and beyond. So that's something that I hope is going to happen in the future, and something that came from a friend that I made at Glenwood. So that's just a few of my thoughts. As I said, I'm really honored to invite to speak today, and I hope you all were able to take a little something from it. So have a great day. Bye.
The next inductee is Bob Harrison for service. He will be introduced by Brad Butcher.
When Bob Paul asked me to introduce him at the Hall of Fame induction, I was honored and confused. I couldn't understand why you'd asked me out of all the other people you could have chosen. Bob said that I was here when he first got involved with Glenwood athletics, and I'm still here. My first association with Bob was when his son Jeff played 7th grade basketball. Bob was always there, and he was very supportive of the team and coaches. When I was a head football coach, I never had to worry about who was running the clock, because I knew Bob was going to be there. As athletic director, I was glad that Bob was still here to time varsity and underclass football and basketball games. I knew it was always going to be done in a professional manner. The State Journal Register named Bob as the recipient of the 5 Who Made a Difference Award. It is my honor to introduce a true difference maker, Bob Harrison.
Good morning. First and foremost, I would like to thank all of the Glenwood High School Hall of Fame committee members for selecting me for this honor. I sincerely appreciate this recognition, as it is an honor that I never considered that I would receive. I want to thank Brad Butcher for introducing me this morning. As Brad said, I first met him when my oldest son entered junior high, and he was one of the basketball coaches. And I continued to know Brad through football. When he was the head coach. I credit my mother and my father for giving me the opportunity to get a college education and to participate in 2 sports in college. My father was a school administrator and spent endless hours at the school, often accompanied by a young son. My mother was very involved with the church and volunteered her time to help others who were in need. Following college, I got married to my wife Karen, who's in the audience, and we're within a few months of 50 years of marriage. Thank you. During the 35 plus years that I've worked out here, and I really don't all work, I've had a great time. I've had many different jobs, and I've met and worked with many of the school administrators, athletic directors, coaches, many retired, many more who are still working and are coaching. I would like to take a few moments to recognize a few of the individuals that I've had the honor to work with over the years. In the early years, in addition to Brad Butcher, Helen Justinson, Arlen Nelson, and Norm Smith were involved. I had the pleasure to work with Tom and Chad Blackburn while I kept the clock, as well as Bob Erickson. In basketball, I worked with two very special people, former teachers Marilyn O'Brien and Mark Brown, as well as Ryan Staley, who is an announcer for the boys' game, and Dan Hogan, who was the announcer for the girls' games. Lastly, Dan Roy, who put up with me for 23 years while he coached, and a few less as he was the athletic director. I have enjoyed the best seat in the house, the scorer's table. I have watched several hundred young men and young ladies play their given sports each year, and probably witnessed approximately 2,000 games over the years. Over the years, I have got to watch many of the best athletes that have ever played for Glenwood, some of which may be the parents of the students at Glenwood High School today. In closing, I would encourage each student who is watching this telecast and participating, especially those that are athletes, to ask their parents to be part of the Glenwood Athletic Booster Club. They are always in need of volunteers. In the upcoming years, as the students of this school have their kids, I would ask that you join the Athletic Booster Club. Thank you very much.
Is being inducted for lifetime recognition. She will be introduced by Jean Stout Chase. Mrs. Holly was a resident of Chatham and was an employee of Unified School District in some capacity for 30 years. In 1957-58, we were secretaries in the office of the new Glenwood High School, which is now the middle school. The following year, she became the district bookkeeper and clerk of the Board of Education. Over her many years, she worked with several superintendents. The longest was with Mr. Bill Hovey, and we regret that Mr. Hovey cannot be with us today. I visited Mr. Hovey a couple of weeks ago and asked him if he could share with me perhaps a word that described Mrs. McCully's work ethic as clerk of the school board. With a moment of hesitation, he replied, meticulous, and further added that whatever she did preparing for a meeting was always right, and that he could always count on her. After resigning as secretarial duties, her last 5 years, she drove the school bus, and she told me she loved it. For 32 years following her retirement in 1987, Mrs. McCoy has remained active, pursuing her interests in community, state, and national activities. This lady, who is 92 years young, is special. I know. We've been friends for 62 years. Considering her many accomplishments, her number one priority has always been her family. Today, the words family and joy are synonymous to her. So at this time, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce Mrs. Selma McCulley for induction into the Glenwood Hall of Fame. First of all, I want to thank the Glenwood Hall of Fame committee for including me in the inductees who are being honored here today. I shall cherish my lifetime recognition for the rest of my life. Most of my life experiences are mentioned in the printed program, so I'm not going to repeat those. I'm a past regent of the local BAR chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution. I'm a 72-year member of the United Methodist Church, and also the most active member. I'm a member of the Illinois Genealogical Society, a member of the Friends of Genealogy through the Chatham Library, a life member of the National and State Association of Educational Office Personnel, charter member, 25-year member of the Academy of Lifelong Learning, which is through Lincoln Land Community College. And I am secretary for the historical member cemetery, which is in Vermont. My husband has a revolutionary ancestor buried there, so we became active. My hobby since 1972 has been genealogy, researching both my line of the family and my husband's line. Guess what? I found out we are related. Great grandparents were buried in the Chatham Cemetery. My grandma was McGuire, who was a McCulley, married a McGuire, so my maiden name became McGuire. That's enough about me. Let's talk about the school district. Our school district is 96 square miles, the largest in Sangamon County. It consists of all of Ball and Chatham Township, part of Fern Township, part of Woodside Township, and part of Cotton Hill Township. School board members are elected or volunteer to be elected for a 4-year term. Some of them are elected for a second term or more. But no more than 2 members can serve from the same township
at the same time. I look back and realized 36 school board members had volunteered during my 30 years as clerk of the school board. Ball-Chatham School was consolidated in 1948. Ball School became the high school, and the Chatham School became the elementary school. This continued until the 1957 new Glenwood High School was finished, and students first started attending in March of 1957. When I became secretary in the Glenwood High School office in 1957, Mr. R.R. Morrison was superintendent, but he retired at the end of that school year, July 1st. Mr. Norman Arnold became superintendent for 3 years. Then came Mr. Friar Page for 3 years. Then came Mr. William Bill Hunt, who was superintendent for 24 years. He had been the Glenwood High School principal prior to that. I couldn't have worked for or with a better person. He, I don't think is here today. His legs are giving out. Probably been playing too much baseball during his life, and it's kind of hard for him to get around. When I first became district bookkeeper in 1957, all payroll checks and vendor checks were written by hand. I would take the checkbook to Mr. Ed Hendricks, who was the treasurer of the school board at the time. He would sign the checks individually. I would get the checkbook up, check it back on Monday morning, and the school board would vote to pay the vendors that night. Next morning, I would start addressing, mailing out checks, separating the payroll checks according to the school that they were in. On payday, the superintendent would take them around to the schools and the principals would instruct them. This continued until 1965. Mr. Max Summers, who worked for the Springfield Marine Bank, was on the school board at that time. The bank had put in a new computer system for the banking business, but they would also do work for other vendors. And so we eventually started using the Springfield Marine Bank to do our checks and all of our financial reports. But I still had to get the information to the Springfield Marine Bank program computer who would put it into the computer. This system continued to be used when I resigned as district bookkeeper in 1982. I became a school bus driver for 5 years after I resigned as the district bookkeeper, until I was old enough to retire at age 60. After I retired, my husband and I spent 18 winters in Florida, living in the same mobile home park, made many new friends. Working for Ball-Chatham School District was the only job I ever held after marrying and starting a family. And then adding 6 grandchildren, and then adding 10 great-grandchildren. I have had a wonderful life, and an added blessing is being inducted into the Glenwood Hall of Fame. It's like the icing on my cake. Thank you.
thank you for the development. I know she greatly appreciates this. Actually, what she had to say is one of the primary reasons the Hall of Fame was established. You have to understand that when this school was built, it was like, wow, what's going to happen to the old high school? What's going to happen to a lot of things? And so we established this for one of the primary reasons, to try to give a sense of continuity, because this school district is so large. It's one of the largest in the state. And hopefully what Donna had to say gives you students an idea of what preceded you. That's important, because someday people will be talking about you having preceded them. The last induction this morning will be by Don Edgar, the girls softball team. You want to come up here? Sure.
How's it going? Thank you. Need all the help I can get. On behalf of the 2009 softball team, I would like to thank the Hall of Fame committee for selecting us to the 2019 Hall of Fame. We'd also like to congratulate the other inductees, Dr. Greg Kopak, Bob Hansen, Delma McCullough, on their well-deserved induction into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations. Okay, girls, you can come up here. It's the first time I've seen some of these guys since they graduated, so it's pretty cool. Okay, the first thing I want to do is introduce the team members. There's quite a few here, actually. They live all over the United States. Because I think they're 28, 29 years old. Yeah, unfortunately. Try being 53. Okay. Team members. Well, first of all, coaches. Terry McDevitt, Brittany Fish, Paul Cody Gray. And then players, Alyssa Klein, Jess Meyer, Brittany Clay, Tim Frankie, Shelby Tudor, Aaron Calvert, Cassandra Butler, Ashley Todd, Sammy Eskell, Brittany Tierney, Casey Oliver, Becca Ferguson, Liz Rupel, Sarah Garrison, Caitlin England, Mariah Moger, Lauren Galloway, and Amy Sanders. Before this, and this is in your program, but I wrote it, so I'm going to read it again. So you can read along or just listen. Before the season started, the CSA conference coaches predicted Glenwood's softball team would at best finish third. Now, I don't remember that correctly, but I never listened to all that garbage anyway. So. Admittedly, the season didn't start as the team had hoped, losing 2 doubleheaders against Rock Island and Rock Falls. You guys remember that? You guys remember the practice the next day? So we show up to practice. And Coach Bish and I are standing there, we're waiting. It was 11 o'clock practice. We played the night before, it was late. I said, hey, we're gonna practice at 11. They're like, yes. So we get there 11. 11 to me means you're on the field, ready to roll at 11. Well, at 11, we weren't right there yet. So they're kind of milling around the dugout, doing things. And Brittany, the person she is, says, look at that. Can you believe that? I said, I see it. I see it. So then they go out to stretch and do all the running, and it was the same thing. It's kind of lackadaisical. She's like, you see that? I said, I see it. I understand. I see it. Right? Lots of elbows. And then they started playing catch. It was like they're having a party. Now we had lost 4 in a row, and that's not acceptable necessarily. So they lost 4 in a row. And she goes, do you see that? I said, I see it. Everybody at home plate. And so we began physical, motivating practice. Go first, sprinting first, sprinting first. Now they're having tennis practice next door, if you've been out to the stadium. And you can hear the balls and things are hitting, they're talking. By the time we got about halfway into it, there was no tennis balls. Because I think I might have lost it a little bit. But saying that, that's where we started. Right? That's where we started. So we finished 28-9. So we lost 4 games in 2 days. 28-9. Central State 8 champions. Regional champions. We defeated Quincy Notre Dame 3-2 on a 1-out, bases loaded single by Alyssa Espra in the bottom of the 7th. So that's the last at bat, base hit, win the game. Where's Alyssa? Nice job. That was an exciting day. But I wasn't sure if they were more excited about winning the regional as they were about Sacred Heart Refuge getting beat in their region. I think there's a picture of that. Pretty cool. You got it. She's got one. Sectional champions. We defeated Eisenhower 1-0 on a base hit by Casey Oliver in the top of the 7th. So last at bat, right down to the wire, base hit 1-0. And I think we're ever going to score. And then super sectional, guys, I could talk for days on one, for 3 innings. So anyway, we went fast forward. So we give up a run in the first. We dropped the pop up and they scored. So that's how they got their first run. Then we go, so now we're in the 5th, top of the 5th. They had a ball, I'm sitting in the dugout, they had a ball on the right center. So they have a runner on second. Okay, right center. As soon as it's hit, I'm like, this is a problem. And it wasn't a problem because she hit it so hard that it was going to go in the gap and score runs. Is I saw these two outfielders sprinting to the ball. I'm like, this is not going to end well. And they just smoked each other. Now Jess called it. Luckily she was, because this is all that matters really, right? She caught the ball with her right hand, obviously she's left hand. Okay? Lauren slides under her, and it looked like the best hit of the NFL. Just body parts everywhere. So supposedly the girl on second tags up and scores for the second on that play. Jess throws home. She's saved by a couple of feet. Supposedly she tagged up. Not sure that happened. So anyway, we had to go out and check on them. So we got to check on them, and Lauren's laying in a pile. Jess's ribs are sore. We have to take Lauren off. Went to the hospital. Raise your hand, Lauren. Yeah. Okay. Jess grew up in a country town, tough. Just motor, just ran right over. So anyway, so we get her to the hospital. We got to keep playing. So we put in Cassandra Harville into center field, which is important because the next half inning, so now it's 2-0. Next half inning, we get a runner on third. Cassandra comes up, it's a chopper, we score a run. They threw home, which if you guys have been around any bad ball sports, you're up 2 runs in the 5th, you just get me out. They threw home. There's a little chink in their arm. I think they were getting a little bit of the, let's say they were tight. They started tightening up a little bit. So then the 6th, we come up, 2 outs, and Caitlin England hits a 2-out triple, something like that. She hits a triple, you make it 2-2. Now they're really getting tight. Now you gotta understand their pitcher's undefeated. Undefeated, 25-0. I think she went to Butler, somewhere like that. That's okay. So we come up in the bottom of the 7th. Jess gets on. I think she moves up on a wild pitch. We bunt her over with Sandra bunts her over, and then with 2 outs and full count, Shelby Tudor hits the ball in the right center field and drops. So we win, and we're going to the state tournament, right? So down 2, no chance. This girl's undefeated. 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. That was a lot of fun, and that says a lot about these guys' character, as far as never giving up. Okay. So then we go to the state tournament. I think we set a record first game. 8 errors in 1 game. And for you guys who don't know, that's really bad. 8. 8. But we only give up 2 runs. And we got a base hit, I think in the 6th, it was top of the 7th, and we got a base hit, scored 2 runs, and took the lead. So 4 of the 6 games we played in the postseason, we've won on the last at bat. And with making 8 errors. So there's a picture, they're coming off the field after that game, and they're just elated. And I'm not sure they're elated that they are shocked that they won the game with 8 errors, or they're just because they won the game. But anyway. So we finished the season. The next morning, didn't go as well. Played a really good team, got beat, but we finished state runner-up. So to start where we were at the beginning of the year and get to the end, it says a lot about who these people are. Not only as players, but people. And I'm just proud to call them my team and be able to coach them. So thanks again, and go Tigers.
With all the inductees come up here for a picture after everybody leaves. Thank you very much for attending. I know you did not necessarily attend because you were wanting to, but after all, you got to miss the class, didn't you? So, happy homecoming.